yourself and end it with you're listening to Sound Waves Radio.
Sound Waves Radio.
Sound Waves Radio.
Just
Hard-
always,
this is a hard-
and as you guys know, just talk as close to the mic as possible.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sound Waves
Yeah.
Radio.
What
you
up?
guys
What
can scoot
up?
the mic closer to you guys too. Whatever.
What up? Yeah. Peace. I could drop it when
Yeah,
you're
whenever
ready.
you're ready.
Cool. Sound Waves Radio. Yo, yeah. Yo, peace, world. It's Poetik Force. You are now rocking with Sound Waves Radio. Let's go. Want to do one more? Or?
It's up to you.
Okay, I'll try another one just in case. You know, you could pick.
Sounding like a pro already.
Yeah. Yo, peace, world. It's Poetik Force, man. You're now rocking with Sound Waves Radio. Val, what up? Yeah, that was all right. But you could try. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Peace. It's the Almighty Funk L coming live and direct with Sound Waves Radio. DJ Val, what's good?
Cool.
I'll do one more. Just peace. It's the Almighty Funk Logik, live and direct. You now listening to Sound Waves Radio with DJ Val The Vandle. Holla at you.
And then let's do a drop for the Pathways record. So I don't know if both of you want to do this. Like, yo, this is Poetik Force Funk Logik. You're listening to our new record, Pathways.
Okay, you could lead that one then. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll say my name though, you know.
Peace. This is Funk Logik.
Yo, it's Poetik Force.
You are now listening to our new single, Pathways, produced by Mike Wolf.
Yeah.
Dope. Let's do it. Let's do another one like that, or maybe reverse. You
Okay,
start
I'll do
first
mine
and-
now.
yeah,
Yep.
something like that.
Yeah. Peace, world. You're now rocking with Poetik Force.
Yeah, this your boy Funk Logik.
Check it out, a new single, man, Pathways, produced by our boy Mike Wolf. What up?
And then let's do another one for Bless Up because we're gonna debut that track.
Okay. Go ahead, Lodge, run that.
It's your boy Funk Logik.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, my bad. Yeah. I was watching you on that one.
All right. Peace, y'all. It's your boy Funk Logik.
Yeah. Peace. Poetik Force. What up?
World premiere.
Hey.
This our new single.
Bless up, man.
Check us out.
Yeah. What up?
Okay. You guys haven't finalized the title for the album?
We haven't really announced.
Okay. Then let's
what
not
you
do
think?
that.
Should we?
Let's just do it just to have it in the tuck.
Yeah. Just
New album on the way. Come as you are.
This is
Yeah.
Poetik Force and
Yep.
Funk Logik. You're listening to a new record from.
Our new album coming
Yeah.
soon. Yep.
something
Okay,
like
we'll run that.
Who wanna say the whole thing, or I say?
I'll try it.
All right. Peace. It's Funk Logik.
Yeah. What up? It's Poetik Force. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, finish it.
Go ahead.
Peace. It's Funk Logik.
Yeah. What up? It's Poetik Force. You're now checking out some new singles, man, for our brand new album, Come As You Are, coming soon. You know what I mean? Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Nah,
Okay, we'll do that again, Val.
you started it.
Yeah. What up? It's Poetik Force.
Peace. It's your boy Funk Logik. You now listening to our new album, Come As You Are.
You know what I mean? On the way. Stay tuned. Mike Wolf, what up?
Okay, cool. If you could do a drop for me, just like, yo, this is Poetik Force. You're in the mix with DJ Val The Vandle.
Cool. Yeah. Peace. This is Poetik. Do it again. Yeah. Yo. What up? It's Poetik Force. You are now in the mix with DJ Val The Vandle.
Okay. What's good, y'all? You now listening to your boy Val The Vandle. Oh, my bad. What's good, y'all? You do I say my name?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's good? This is Funk Logik. You now listening to your boy Val The Vandle. Let me do it again.
Yeah, however many times you want to.
I'm gonna do another one too. Go ahead.
Nah, this is fun.
Go ahead.
Peace, y'all. This is Funk Logik. You are now rocking with your boy DJ Val The Vandle on the ones and twos. Val, what's up?
Yeah, peace, world. It's Poetik Force, man. You are now in the mix with DJ Val The Vandle. Let's go.
That's a good one.
All right, we did sound waves. If you could do just one more, say, introduce yourself, and you're listening to KPFK.
Together or separate?
You could do it together. That'll knock it out. Two birds with one stone.
Well, what's good, y'all? This is Funk Logik.
Yo, what up, worlds? Poetik Force.
You are now listening to KPFK 90.7 FM.
Hey, let's go.
Turn it up.
Perfect. Easy. All right, dope. Okay, Soundwaves Radio. This is DJ Val The Vandle. We are at Underground Hip Hop Blog Studios. Big shout out to Armando and Vic. If you're listening to the radio in Los Angeles, that's 90.7 FM. If you're streaming worldwide, that's kpfk.org. And shout out to everybody who's on Underground Hip Hop Blog YouTube live right now. Big shout out to everybody streaming it live. We're in the studio right now. I got two guys with me who've been on the show before. Let's give it up for Poetik Force and Funk Logik. Hey.
Yeah, we here, baby.
Val.
We here.
Yes.
Val, thank you, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Peace. I'll do it for y'all.
Hey, I love the energy. I'm glad that you fellows are here. It's been a while, man. So catch me up, man. What's new with both of y'all?
Man, for me, man, what up, y'all? Poetik Force, you know what I mean? But for me, right now, just been living life. Got a son right now, 2-year-old, 2.5, about to be 3. So just been doing the dad life, Been in a beautiful barbershop, Montebello, cutting hair, fading it up in the community, you know what I mean? Giving all the great cuts out there with my team, Barbarics, what up? And just sticking true, man, staying true to this music, to this hip-hop with my man right here, Funk, just rocking out here and just living life, man, trying to stay inspired, stay motivated and just living, man, just growing,
That's right. Shit, with me, Val, I'm a working man, dog.
Yeah.
I got my own business. So I own a retail clothing store out in Koreatown called Rhythms Apparel.
Hey.
I've been running that shit since 2018. Before that, I had a nail salon. I was running that in like 2015. But now it's just clothing, you know what I'm saying? So along with the music and along with it, few more other things I'm kind of into, I just been focused on this fashion, man, music and fashion, bro.
That's dope.
You know what I
All
mean?
of it. We're
So
still
shout out-
in the culture,
out,
man.
yeah.
Just bigger now, just growing with it.
Yeah,
It's
so
crazy.
shout out to all the rhythm heads out there, you
Hey.
know what I mean? Rhythms Apparel, Asiatic Rhythms.
Hey, what up?
What's up,
Yeah,
man? We been
Asiatic
holding it
Rhythms.
down.
Y'all been running with that for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever asked you, how did y'all come up with this name, Asiatic Rhythms?
Go ahead,
Man,
Lodge,
shout
you
out
break
to
that
the
down.
guy Sincere,
What
man.
up, Sin?
You know,
and the son-
Sincere, man.
And the
Yeah,
man
I
Sean
remember.
Wise, you know what I
Sean
mean?
Wise, the whole team.
The original, four
know?
four of us
It just,
rocking.
it just started us just coming together, you know what I mean? Wanting us to being original people and having a original sound. So that's kind of what Asiatic Rhythm means, original people, original sound. So that kind of was our motto, and we've been running with that since as long as you've been knowing this, bro.
Yeah.
For like a few years now, you know what I mean? So shout out Sin, he came up with the name, and we just been carrying the torch, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's that
for sure.
knowledge,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man,
honestly,
for sure,
yep.
man. And just being tapped into, the 5% culture and this hip hop culture and how it works hand in hand, and us getting, just us studying and being true students to the game, you know what I mean? It kind of just derived from, Tribe, Wu,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? All
Ayla,
that.
all of
Ayla,
it, Little Brother.
Shit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
I mean, mentioning those names off bat and what we said earlier, like you guys have always had people comment on your music that it reminds them of some New York boom bap stuff.
Yeah.
Do you intentionally make music to sound that way,
No.
or is it just like?
I just no, man.
no,
For me,
man.
just make music from the heart, man. And of course, a lot of my favorite MCs is from New York, so I'm inspired by a lot of it. But
Absolutely.
LA too, Pac Div, Dom, everybody out
Snoop
here
Dogg,
too, Snoop, Dre,
Yeah.
NWA, all that. So
Correct.
we put all of that into our music too. You know what I mean? But I just think it's the jazzy a little bit, the boom bapish, the ciphers and the hip hop, the graffiti, and I think that's just maybe where people get that from, but you know, we just come from the heart, man.
Yeah,
Lodge,
I mean,
what you think?
we come from true LA underground, you know, Project Blowed, you know, all those
Underground
cats,
hip-hop blog, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, Freestyle Fellowship, all them cats. So really, that's where we really got our influence, our influences from. So it'd be weird, but we remember that it started in New York. You know, that's the Mecca. So you can't forget that. But we some LA babies all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm sure you guys, like, for me, I got very excited. I was honored that all the graph heads fucked up those towers over there in LA, bro. It was like, that's just because that's a full element of hip hop, right?
I love that, bro.
The homie tagged my name up there. I got the picture to prove it, bro.
Yeah,
Logic.
dope.
And big red letters, bro. That shit was hard. So.
Hope's got the biggest one up there, man. They killed that tower, man.
Shout out to all the vandals out there.
I think a lot of people forget that LA really has a true hip hop culture, whether it's graffiti, the b-boy,
And not
shit.
just the gangbanging and
It's
you know
not.
what I mean and all that. It is that culture
everyone,
too.
you know, associates the graffiti heavier on the East Coast.
Yeah, yeah.
But best believe, dude, like we all have homies out there that out
mean,
here in LA that get down.
That's how P started.
Yeah. I've been doing graffiti for a minute too. Yup, straight up. That's how I got involved with hip hop, skateboarding and graffiti. You know what I mean? And I just started writing poetry, and that's how I got my name, Poetik. And then I just had a lot of energy, so I started bombing Force. So I just put the 2 and 2 together and put Poetik Force, and I just been rocking with that. You know what I mean? Met them. Well, not met them. I knew them already, but. They kind of saw what I was doing, and they was like, man, just come rock with us, man. So yeah, graffiti is a big part of it for sure, man. Hell yeah.
Wow, that's really dope. Thanks for bringing that up, Armando.
Straight up.
I know the last time that I connected with y'all was back in, it's been a couple years. I think you were pushing the 3 Feet from Gold project.
Yeah, that was my
days.
album. Yup,
Fresh off a
heavily
tour,
produced, you know, with Logic, and he was a big part of it too. And
you guys have dropped a couple projects since then. Can you remind the listeners what projects y'all have dropped since then?
Man, we did the Comeback. That's our latest one we've done together. Yeah. We just did that a couple years ago.
Home Cooked Meals.
Home Cooked Meals with the homie Bishop. Yep, that was the
Shout out
EP
Bishop.
we did. Yep, produced by the homie Bishop.
Yep. And Mike Wolf. We working on the album with Mike Wolf.
This one we're working on. Yep.
Yeah, we've been busy, man.
Yeah,
Steady
y'all
at
3
it.
Feet from Gold, man. Yeah, that was we did a tour with that one.
Yeah, we've been touring.
Yep. Crazy.
All that shit, bro.
How has your recording process, or how has your inspiration changed since then?
That's a good question, man. Wow, with me, you know, having a baby, it's a beautiful thing, you know.
Right.
He's seen the recording process now, because I have a setup at the crib too when we're away, and I just make sure I get, you know, my thing going. He's watching me, man, and that keeps me pushing, man. It's crazy. And just locking in with Logic at the Rhythms Apparel studio, man, you know, that's another whole inspiration. So we just been doing the same thing, man, just been grinding, booking some bigger studios too to get a bigger sound. We like to, you know, really take our music to different places to see how, you know, everything is sounding sonically, you know what I mean? So we just pushing through, man. You know?
And I think I just want to get better, Val, for real. So like I feel
he
like
be mixing and all that too.
Yeah, I feel like I ain't really reached my peak as a musician or an artist yet. So I'm not going to stop yet because, you know, I haven't got there yet.
And working with this, with Mike, with this new album, is taking us there. You know, we really stepped out, creatively. Him too, because he's on a lot of the hooks, singing, and in the process, he was just, you know, telling them like, get there, get to that note. And
for sure.
So that's been a beautiful thing, being in the lab with him.
And I think just life, you know, life kind of just, when you kind of step away and you got shit happening, like that's some shit to write about, man.
Yeah, you need those life experiences.
You need that shit, bro.
Right,
for
yeah.
real.
That's some real shit, man.
For
I
real.
think that's what keeps me pushing too, because I'll sometimes have my block, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, but just living is just like, just takes me somewhere else, you know what I mean? And really just doing like basic life things, you know what I mean? And getting stressed out about shit, that shit helps, man, like for real. It's crazy.
You need some outlets. For
Hell yeah.
you. Okay. Well, you guys have a new record out right now called Pathways. Tell me about this record. How did it come about?
Man, shout out Mike Wolf. He's one of the best producers I ever worked with. he's one of the best producers I think that's out right now. Like quietly kept, he could play anything. And Pathways is just a song about, never giving up, the quest, the journey. I think Talib said it's not about the destination, but it's about the journey.
Yeah.
And so I think it's very important for cats to, stick to whatever it is. If it's a goal you got, if it's a dream, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be obstacles along the way.
Yep.
But you can't stop, man. People gonna talk crap. People gonna talk what they talk.
Yep.
But you gotta be able to have resilience and persevere.
That's right. That's right.
And so Pathways kind of just
We all have our own path. You know what I
stuck to
mean?
it, spoke
You gotta
to
stick
us,
to your
yeah.
story. Stick to what you're true about. Straight up.
Okay. Well, let's give the people a taste of Funk Logic, a taste of Poetik Force. This record is called Pathways. I debuted it on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, thank
Let's
you.
get into
appreciate
it right
that. That
now.
was live.
Soundwaves, you're listening to Funk Logic, Poetik Force, Pathways. Turn your stereo up.
Yeah.
Dope. Okay, Soundwaves Radio on KPFK 90.7 FM, kpfk.org. This is Val the Vandle. We're in the studio at UGG Studios. Big shout out to Armando and Vic. Shout out to Sean O and C. Brown, the Soundwaves team. And right now we're in the studio talking to Poetik Force and Funk Logic. We just played the record Pathways. You guys dropped a music video for this as well. The music video is pretty fly. For those that don't know, tell us about the music video.
Man, the music video did good, man. It was a good visual for us.
Shout
out
out
to
Zay,
Zay, man.
man.
NCF, you know what I mean? He put a lot of good work into it, captured what we wanted to do, and it was just a bright, beautiful video, man. It was what we expected too, so it was dope, man.
So we just try to keep the feel of a pathway. It was different pathways if you pay attention to the video.
Get that
on
sunny
there.
feel too,
And
that glow.
Just
you
feel
know?
good.
Yeah,
Something
that
to
feel good.
Optimistic about.
Yeah, the rollout for it was really dope too. We really, put some good thought behind that, and it did its numbers, man. It did a lot of good.
I went crazy on Instagram.
Yeah,
I got
so-
like 3K right now.
Hey.
300K. my
Yeah,
bad.
300K. I'm
Instagram.
almost at 100K, so it's like it's crazy. It's like, you know what I mean? Pathways, man.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
Still pushing.
So shout out to everybody who supported
For
that.
real, thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. Word.
And just before we go any further, man, a special dedicated to the homies. We had a couple homeboys who had deaths in the family.
Yeah.
And with Pathways, it's kind of like, I just want to tell them to like stick it out. You know what I'm saying? So shout
dedication
out
to them,
shout
too.
out to my homeboy Marcus and to my homeboy Desmond Morrell, who just recently passed away.
From the Cove, too, you know?
Those are just people we created with,
Yup,
you know what I'm saying?
yup.
And did this music thing with. So for them, we going to continue to keep going. You know,
That's what keeps
continue
us
on this
going, too.
path, for sure.
Really does.
Rest in peace, yo.
Yeah, condolences to your friends and your family on that loss, man. When those things happen, you definitely have to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, and everything that happens in your life is just
Yeah,
a
for sure.
pathway. I
Hey,
guess, like you said.
hey.
Now, you guys have mentioned this new album with the producer Mike Wolf. Who is this Mike Wolf character? I don't know. Can you tell me about him?
Man, I
The
told
homie,
him,
just the homie, man.
I told him to come to the show so, he could start showing his face, getting out there and doing all
From
that.
the Cove, too, man.
But
You
we've
know?
been knowing Mike since I was about 15,
Yup.
14 years old. I met him in middle school because he was trying to take my girl at the mall. So we met up on a block to fight. You know what I'm saying? We looked at each other and was like, man, and he like, all right, hey. And then we've been best friends ever since then.
Hey.
But he's a musical genius.
He's been, too, like, past due,
his
you
pop
know?
signed us when we was early in the game to a little independent deal.
Yup.
And we just been rocking since I said we was 15. So as time passed, he been doing his thing. He worked with Sony. He worked with like BMG. He worked with all kind of King Sis. He got a lot of people under his belt.
Composes his own music,
he
too,
worked
so
on
that's what's
Netflix
really
shit.
dope.
He's
you know?
crazy.
Yeah.
He's really crazy. So he probably in the studio right now going crazy.
We trying to
you
get
know
him
what I mean?
out, man, you know, so people can see.
Yeah, but he's a genius, and he's really the architect behind the sound
Straight
of this
up.
This
What's going
album.
on right now,
as, Come As You Are, and so we just want to bring something that's a little bit different from what we're doing, or what we're used to doing, and you know that's like real hip hop, real programming. And Mike is just playing everything. You know, he programmed some genres.
Real writing too, like
Yeah,
you
but
know,
he
like
playing everything live.
yeah, like that writing aspect too. Like writing to these type of instrumentals is different. It's not just a boom bap record, hip hop record. Here you go. Here's an email. Write a 16. Boom, boom, boom. You know, this is like yo, that was okay, but try something else. Like he really wanted us to be like really vulnerable in this album too, and I think that's important as artists. You know what I mean? Especially now, because it's egotistic. You know, it's these culture. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. So just being from the heart and being from the soul, I think that's what really helps this album too. Because like Pathways is just a real dedication to, like he said, to our people and to our families and to people who are just on the come up, you know what I mean, who are just really, really grinding. So it's just really dope to get out of that box, like Funk said, and just really, you know, check that shit out,
and
man.
not just losing yourself. I think in this industry, it could get crazy sometimes.
It does.
And people could flip to compromise. And I understand, but we just saying, we going to be yourself, man. Come as you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's why the album title came too, yep.
Yeah.
So you mentioned being vulnerable, and it sounds like Mike Wolf, as a producer, was pushing you guys to think, or not think, but go a little bit further in your artistry.
Yeah.
How important is it when you collaborate with somebody that they meet you at the same place, or you know, give you that extra push to like, no, you should do this?
I think it's really important, man.
Yeah,
like
so
having that
important.
behind you. It's crazy too. When we were in the process of making this album, my wife was pregnant with my baby. So it was literally like that whole year she was pregnant. Like the week before he was born, we laid down the last song. Like it was just crazy, dude. And after that, just boom, you know, a whole new life came. So I think it's really, really important to reach that potential you have, because we all have that, but I think we all just get scared of that being cool. You know what I mean? It's like you got to hide your cool sometimes to really show who you really are. And I think people connect to that. You know what I mean? And it's good to have somebody behind you, and not just Mike, but like Funk does this too. Like really pushes me too. Like if he sees me kind of like, you know, just kind of going off a little bit, he gets you back like, yo, come on, like let's keep it going, keep it steering, keep it driving, you know what I mean? And vice versa, like we must push each other to our full potential, and that's really, really important as artists and just people in general, you know what I mean?
And I think it's just perspective, like he said, he just got married, had a kid. I was going through a breakup with my fiance after 10 years, you know what I mean? Losing businesses. So my perspective was crazy. So here you are in love and me falling out of love. And so when you bringing that to the creative circle, and the same thing was happening with Mike. He was going through his issues. So when you got this in the room and you got these perspectives, I think COVID was just ending, or just
it was.
Like, you know what I mean? It was so, you had all these emotions and all these perspectives coming inside of a room and just kind of pushing everybody to open up a little more and be vulnerable and have a unique something to say.
That's right.
Feel me?
Dang, that's dope.
So it's crazy.
Okay, well, I want to get into this new record that you guys have called Bless Up. Tell me about Bless Up.
So Bless Up, we just taking them to the streets with this one, man.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, we're bringing the bars with this one.
Yeah, we rap.
Don't
forget that.
I think that's again, it's a balance. You know what I mean? It's all about that balance, that yin and the yang. And this one, but it's crazy because it's called Bless Up. So it's like an oxymoron. You know, it's a beautiful record.
Yeah. Also in the hook, we saying like we rap legends. So we just
Next up,
manifesting and letting y'all know we here. We next up. Don't forget, we could get sentimental, talk about real life and do all that, but we also come with some bars because that's where we come from. We come from the cypher.
Come from the underground.
We come from the underground. So
that's real.
So this was we just gonna feed that fan base one time and then get back to the other stuff.
Yeah. And Mike Wolf produced this one too?
Of course. He's a chameleon. He's a genius. He could do it all.
Let's get into it.
He's fucking literally a wolf.
Yeah. A lone wolf, though.
Powerful wolf.
That's what makes him scary, the lone wolf.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into it, Soundwaves. You're about to bless your ears with some new music from Poetik Force and Funk Logik. This record is called Bless Up, produced by Mike Wolf. You're listening to Soundwaves. Turn it up. Hey, we are back. Thank you for tuning in to Sound Waves on KPFK. This is DJ Val The Vandle. We've got Poetik Force in the building. We've got Funk Logik in the building.
Peace.
We got Armando in the building. Underground
Hip Hop Blog. What up?
Full effect.
Hey, it's like a dream come true. I ain't gonna hold you. Want to be on Underground Hip Hop Blog, bro.
It's an honor.
Good lucky, man. It's an honor for sure.
Glad you fellas are
For
here.
sure, bro.
We from the underground, man. Let's bring that back, man.
Since
Got
the
bars.
split days.
Yeah,
The
man.
split
Shout out
days,
to the
man.
split.
I don't ask
Dang,
people
I haven't
this.
heard that word in a minute.
I don't
man.
ask people this too often, but what were some of your fondest memories of the spliff?
Oh man,
The shows was great.
man, that,
I think the community, man. And you know what I'm saying? It was just a community of people that was great. You feel me? And we just had a good
I was
time.
young at the time. I was like really
Yeah,
young
we were all
too.
young.
Man.
Like,
I was barely
like,
18, 19.
yeah, you know, and like
Not even knowing what
had
I was
a lot
doing.
of energy too, and just
We was
at it.
outside. You know, Val, we was going apart. It was crazy, man. So the community of the split was dope, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. And fast forward to 2024. Dang, man.
Dang,
We got
2024, huh?
It's been
That
some
was
time.
like what, 2009, 2010, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
right before 2010. Right before 2010.
That's a minute.
You mentioned COVID. How did COVID affect how you guys operate? I'm interested to know that.
As far as when it comes
As
to
just artists,
Making
yep.
music and just being a
We
creative.
did home cooked meals, I think, during COVID, didn't we?
yeah, we did
We
artists.
did the home
We
sessions.
was cooking during COVID.
Yeah.
We COVID, fuck COVID. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So it lit a fire. It made you want to record
Yeah,
more?
we got sick. I got sick. You get sick, P?
No, I didn't. But my grandfather's sister, she caught COVID. She was like 90.
Yeah.
She caught COVID and passed away.
Yeah, my
during
grandmother
that time.
passed away.
Yeah, a lot of things was
shit,
going
yeah.
on. Yeah,
Yeah, it got
But
heavy.
I was having my baby at the time too, so I had a COVID marriage and a COVID baby. It was just like a crazy time, and a COVID album. Like, it's just all at once. It's happening, you know. So, but at the same time, it was beautiful. I think it was a good thing that the world kind of, you know what I
Stopped.
mean, a little
Stepped back
bit.
a little bit.
Yeah, I think it helped us too as artists, you know. Did the comeback, home cooked meals.
For sure.
The home cooked meals thing was dope too because like we really took it to the crib and really was cooking and was really like, let's do this right here, right now, you know, like that was a beautiful thing. So I think, you know, it was just a balance.
Because I think at the same time we was doing joint albums, I was working with the homie Bishop and we was doing couch sessions.
couch sessions,
You know what I
same
mean? So
time,
I was working on like my solo stuff
Yep.
and we called it the couch sessions because we was just in the house recording on the couch.
Yeah.
And so every video we did though, we went outside and found the couch and that kind of was like our main shot. So we was just heavy cooking up, like trying to create. And then on the other side, like I said, I had my business. I had just started in 2018. 2019 was my full year. 2020 come and shut me the fuck down. And I'm like, oh, snap, what I'm gonna do? And at the same time, I went going through a breakup. And so I really was like confused, lost, going through depression, going through all kind of stuff. So the music really saved my life and kept me
me too,
alive.
man.
And staying with my homeboys
Word.
was really like kept me afloat and kept me and got me back to where I needed to be. By the time COVID ended, we was good. Music was
Well,
out.
that's how we
was
came
pumping.
back up with the comeback because he came to my wedding. And
Exactly.
it was a COVID wedding.
Yeah.
And it was just the fam and us, like just the
Yeah.
homies, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And my pops was like, yo.
It's the
like,
comeback.
Nate is here, what, you know, it's just crazy. And he was
I
like,
think
yo.
Hard Work came out.
Yeah, Hard Work was there. And
Yeah.
my pops was just like, yo, it's the comeback. And I looked at Logic, I was like, man, that's going to be our next project, bro.
Yeah,
like,
we got on the
and
elevator.
that's
and
actually
we was
the
like,
first
that's the next
album.
one.
This is the first album we've done together. Like we were in the group before, you know, Asiatic Rhythms. We had features, but a whole project, you know, that was
Just
the
us
first
two.
one, just us two, like really getting together and locking
Making the
in.
beats, doing all the mixing.
Yeah, because we
all that
produced it all too. So so it was,
Shout out Mix Wizards because we was up there recording a lot up in Montebello, recording with him a lot. So
Damn.
it's
shout
crazy
out to
because I was
them.
getting my barber license during COVID too. So I did like half of my license at the school, and then it shut down. So I had to do it on the internet on Zoom. But like I was like, what am I doing barber in school on Zoom? Should I be cutting hair?
Did you guys apply for the PPP loans and shit?
I can't front.
Yeah, the loans
I
was
can't
coming
front.
out.
I got a business, homie,
Yeah.
and I was broke.
Hey.
Yeah, the loans was
But they
coming
didn't
out.
give me nothing because I didn't make no money. I had no income.
yeah.
So they gave me a couple of G's. That shit
And-
was
and it was
going
crazy
to rent,
when-
I
bro.
think it was a complete
My-
scam too.
Yeah, that shit was rent,
My son
bro.
wasn't born yet, but everybody that had a kid was getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, paid, and I was like, just missed it, you know. Like, should have came later.
Yeah, a little earlier. Huh?
I mean, earlier.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
I want to talk about a record that you guys put out a little bit ago. It's called The Flavor. Can you tell me about The Flavor?
Ooh.
Yeah, the flavors with the homie from Cologne, man, Germany. We were going back to Germany.
International.
International, yeah. So
man.
let's go back. Flame, shout
Let's
out to
break it down.
Flame.
Shout out Flame, man.
Before COVID, right?
Yeah, before COVID, we
me
on
and
tour.
Logic went on tour with Illa J.
Shout out Illa J.
Shout out to Illa J.
Rest in peace, J.
Who was out in Germany, all over the place, just going crazy, just rocking.
Rocking.
Come back out to the States, doing our thing. Homie hits us up from Cologne, Germany. Was like, I've been following you guys, rocking with you guys. Let me send you guys some beats. I'm working on the project. Sent us that one, and we just killed that one, man. That's just a real hip hop record.
Yeah.
And
That's
they love
crazy,
that
man.
hip hop.
I was, you know, on the way driving to the office, I was bumping Timeless.
Oh, great record.
Jay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
that
that
track
one.
too. That
Yeah.
Beautiful track.
He
yeah.
showed me where the sample came from on tour.
He
He
was
let
like
me
on-
in on the little secrets off that shit.
Funny. Small world.
behind the
Yeah, bro.
behind the stage. It
Yeah,
was
behind
crazy.
the stage, it was crazy. So shout out Illa J, thankful
And
to go out.
He's
there.
one of the hardest working cats out here,
No-
bro. It's
no
like
cap.
nonstop,
No
bro.
cap.
Like,
No
and not
cap.
just nonstop in like New York and LA and the States. Like,
All over.
he is like out there.
Dude, these guys
you
have
know?
a global following.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He was like, "Y'all want to come to Brazil with me?"
So
Like,
Right after, I gotta go to work.
He's like, "Man, I gotta go back to work, G." Like, you could come to Brazil with. I'm gonna be out there holding it down. So it's global.
Yeah. We
So-
just helped out with the whole Slum Village. I mean, the J Dilla Day, remember?
That's
yeah,
hard.
dope,
Yeah,
dope.
that's hard.
Dilla
Yeah.
Fest
Shout out to
song,
Rhyme
that was
Fest.
beautiful. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
But yeah, like what I noticed that Slum Village, they just have a global audience, bro.
Dude.
Their fan base overseas, they're packing out 5,000, 10,000 heads.
Dog, it's
Yeah, we
crazy.
was rocking out there. And shout out to
crazy.
So Flame, the homie from the Cologne, hit us up, gave us a couple tracks, and we worked on that track with him. So we're trying to go back out there, man, and rock. It's a beautiful thing out there for sure.
Great place, man.
Big shout out to Flame.
Shout out Flame.
Let's get into the flavor. Sound Waves. This is Sound Waves. This is Poetik Force Funk Logik, produced by Flame. This is called The Flavor. Check it out, y'all. Turn it up. We are back. Sound Waves Radio on KPFK. DJ Val The Vandle. We have Funk Logik. We have Poetik Force.
That was a good one,
Yeah,
Val.
yeah,
That was a
what
good
up,
one. You
Val?
was doing your homework, Val. That was a
Bro,
good one, yo.
I didn't know. I was like,
Yeah, that was a good one, Jay.
that's some hip hop.
We're
Hip-hop right
catching
there.
up with these guys. It's been some years since they've been on the show.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff has happened since then. They're prepping their latest album coming very soon. But while I have you here, shout out your social media handles and everything so they can find you all over social media.
Yeah. You could check me out at Poetik Force, POETIK FORCE on Instagram, all that, Spotify, all that. You could check it out, man. What up?
Yeah, check me out at Funk Logic on all social media platforms. Come follow me. Send me a DM.
Yeah, say
if
what
you
up.
need beats, if you need some merch, just hit us up.
Collabs. I love
You know what I
collabing
mean?
with artists
Yeah,
too,
let's
man. I
collab.
love
Let's
rapping
work,
with
man.
artists, and
Let's work.
I think that's a good thing too, man. Just keeping that open with other MCs, man, on the same tip.
Yeah, hit us up.
Okay. I just had something on the tip of my mind.
Hey.
Where can people
back.
find you performing? Your performance. You got a couple shows coming up,
Yeah,
right?
got a
Oh
couple
yeah, we've
shows
been
coming
rocking
up.
all year, man.
Shout out to Noah James. We just did Audio Dope,
Yeah,
and that
Cam
was really
Gnarly,
dope. Shout out
Richie
to
Your
Cam.
Face.
Yep.
Jansport J,
Right now we got one coming up March 30th
March 30th.
out here in downtown LA.
Yeah.
That should be dope, and we should be coming. We
What's
we
it?
might
Well
got one
done,
on
right?
yeah,
Well done. Yep, at Well Done. So go follow them, tap in. You'll see the flyer
We
coming
might
soon.
have one coming up on 420
Yep,
as well.
420. Shout out to
in
the Ill
cold,
Spot.
so,
Jelani,
yep,
shout out to the Ill
Wow.
Spot.
Ill Spot still popping?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
still
Jelani,
doing the
man.
thing,
He's
man.
doing his thing, still rocking, man.
Still rocking.
Big
And
shout out
then,
to him.
Yeah.
And then something in May maybe or somewhere around the LA County Fair, we might be popping out with Cam Gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all could come check us out at the LA County Fair. We'll be rocking a set.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we got everything lined up for the next 6 months, man.
Nice.
We're gonna keep going for sure.
Hey, possibility of a tour coming up or what?
Yeah, we've been talking about that too,
We've
man.
been talking about it, man.
We've been talking about going to New York, man.
Yeah,
Just
New York, man.
rocking
York,
out there,
yeah,
you know.
people
I
been
feel like
hitting
it's a
shit up.
sign, man. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you guys New York, hey, New York. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, some people out there. Shout out to Remy Banks.
Yeah.
You know, he's really dope. So
Send me to God.
Send me to God,
Yeah,
man. You
Mingo.
know, been holding it down out there. So yeah, hopefully
Shout out
we
to
get
all
out there, man, and do an international tour too. That'll be really dope.
Nice.
Yep.
And for now, catch these guys Saturday, March 30th. Where's the location again?
Downtown
It's
LA?
in downtown LA. Yep, I
And
don't
Well
got
Done?
the address at Well Done, but you could check it out on the Instagram. We'll have the flyer coming up.
Yep. Come check us out, man.
So the new album, the title, "Come as You Are."
Come as you are.
Tell me a little bit about this. What's the significance of this album title?
Come as you are is just to be what you are and what you're not. You know what I'm saying? It's just do you, and just being that person that you're meant to be, that purpose. You know what I mean? Not that narrative. You know what I mean? And not that ego. Not none of that. Just exactly who you want to be, exactly who you are, and not be afraid of reality. You know what I'm saying? Because it will hit, and it does. You know what I mean? Like he said, been losing some people in our lives right now, just growing up and. You know, just trying to find that path. But yeah, just Come As You Are is a beautiful project, man.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's along with a rap album, it's just a spiritual journey for us too.
Right.
So I think for the listener, they could take that ride too.
Right.
But you know, it's important. We believe, you know, maybe not to sell out. You ain't got to sell out all the time. You might have to take the long road. You know what I mean? You might take the underground railroad to get
The
there.
DIY movement
You know?
is
You might have
big
to,
right now, huh?
you know, do it independently, but if you stay humble, you know what I mean, and stay dedicated, I believe
You'll get there.
you'll get there.
And it's longevity for us. It's always been, too, that longevity. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? The end of the
Absolutely.
road, you know, not just that quick come up, boom, and you in and out. We really want to make an impact, relate to the people, and give something for the people in the world, you know, and that's why we really put a lot of love into it.
I respect that, man, and I feel like you guys have always had that as like a main factor in your music.
You too, man. You've been, you know, supporting a lot of local artists. I think is is awesome. It's beautiful. We were just at the show talking about you, bro, and Cam was like, man, it's just dope how Val is just, you know, really about the music, really about the people, really about, you know, that hip hop, and it's just dope that you've been supporting too. So shout out to Soundwaves, man, for real. KPFK.
Yeah.
What's in the future, man? I know you guys are prepping the album. Any little tidbits you want to drop on us?
Man,
Prepping any music videos?
Yeah.
visuals.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Our whole aspect with the visuals is doing a video for every record we drop.
Nice. Okay.
You know, I think that's really important. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we want to
shout
show
out
the
to-
story, you know, show who we are behind the wax. You know what I mean?
And in this climate with social media and
Quick,
content,
right.
it's important to shoot your videos, have short form content, do a whole bunch of different things. So in between and making music, that's what we focus on too. You know what I mean? Is making sure visually we stay in front of people and it's quality type material. You know what I mean? So yep, we're working on the video for Bless Up
right now.
So it's, when the single comes out, maybe like a couple days after,
Follow it up.
it was going to be a music video for sure. So
You mentioned that in the current landscape of, you know, having to always be on social media or create content, does that give you guys any sort of anxiety or pressure? Do you feel like, man, I got to create a new
Absolutely.
song every week or every month, or I got to do something new every time?
Man,
how
that's
do you
a
guys
good
deal
one.
with that?
The way we work, we kind of work a lot like that. I don't think social media has, for me personally, is like, oh, I gotta make more songs. You know what I mean? I think it's more of just like how quick. How can I explain that, man? That's a great question. How quick it is that you need to show,
you got
and not just
time.
music. You know, it's like it's just what you're doing now, and I just always been like, man, I don't want to show my kid. I don't want to show, you know what I mean? It's
A little
kind of
private.
drip. Yeah, it's like that privacy. But now it's like forget the privacy. Like you gotta
you
show
gotta
everything.
you gotta show everything.
You know what I mean? So I think that anxiety is kicks in for sure, man. I think it's like, wow, like trying to keep up. I think it's a good way to say it, trying to keep up with everything, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to stick on my path and stick to my route, you know what I mean? And just trust it, man. Trust
It
the
can play
high
with your
power.
head for a little bit. It can force you to feel like you behind, or
Yeah.
you're not keeping up with the times, and
You're not doing it right.
You're not doing it right. But like he said, we ain't never had a problem with recording the music
Yeah,
or with
that's
the
never been a
ideas or
problem.
anything.
Yeah.
It's just the turnaround, you know what I mean?
Right, it's that.
just-
That's exactly that
You know,
right
we don't
there.
have like a big team. It's just us and a couple more cats. And you know, life be lifing sometimes, you know. But we try not to let that be.
And I
an
know
excuse.
people say like four posts a day, and it's like, wow,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? But I'm just steady rocking with
Yeah, we got our
the best we
formula.
can do.
Yeah, and we do what we can.
Right.
Y'all are
right.
staying true, staying original.
That's it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it, man. And it's working for us. You know
But we
what I'm
don't want to
saying?
give it left behind. Don't
right,
get it twisted. You
right,
gotta
and we
stay
do
up.
it. We do invest. You know what I mean? That's really important. In investing in this craft.
Yeah, you
is
gotta
a
invest in
big
yourself.
thing, you know what I mean?
If you
Investing
wanna
in
be
marketing.
independent, yeah.
So I'm looking at Instagram as just a marketing tool now. Not even it's like a social media thing. It's just a marketing tool, you know? Because that's where our the music is going, right? Like you don't even have to put anything on YouTube for the videos. They could just watch it on the gram. They go on to the next. They want the next thing now. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's crazy, man.
Are you guys planning to create any merch for this new album?
For sure. We did that for the last one.
Yeah, with every.
We had the comeback merch.
I think that's Mando nowadays in the music industry. You got to come with a little extra sauce on the side because of streaming, right? Artists ain't really getting paid like that. It's kind of funky out here. So that's why I opened up a whole store. You can get merch, you know what I mean, anytime you want to for the fans, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, all of that's available, but we do cater things to our albums, and
Right.
it'll be different merch for our albums and shit too.
Going back to
For sure.
CDs too, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
like I said, that DIY thing is just
Yeah.
But we've always I feel like
Always
it's never
did that.
been left. Yeah, like it never left. We've always stuck to that. You
Yeah,
know what
shout
I
out
mean?
to Quiz. Quiz is dope. He be
Yeah.
pressing up our CDs.
He's been from day one. You know,
We
so
had cassettes pressed up. Shout out Fat Beats.
Stickers,
We have
you know.
stickers. So when we went to Germany, that's what was
Just
making us
passing out,
was
yeah.
cassette tapes, bro. You know what I mean? So
Dude, I'm so happy you guys have that mindset. You know, mentioning fat beats, you know,
Yeah.
slaps and shit. Like a lot of these newer rappers, man, they have no clue, no idea the type
The
of
slaps,
facade
huh?
that they live, the fake life.
right.
You know, they're
sure.
right.
they're using auto tunes or
sure.
you know, like I just recently did a post like, you know, why do rappers use auto tune? You know, you know, I feel like, you know, ultimately it's to sound like someone else.
That's
Absolutely.
right. That's it.
absolutely,
And you guys are like the complete opposite of that.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Just by mentioning fat beats, I already know the type of head you guys are.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah,
And
Fat
I'm
Beat's
so-
been rocking with us for a
And
minute.
it's such a blessing to have cats like you guys express yourselves this way, because like just recently, you know, I got, you know, I get getting kids DMing me, yo, you know, how do we do this, how to do that, and then like I look at their the post that they send me. It's just like they're rapping behind a car.
Yeah. yeah. Quick too, just for that. Yeah. Nothing else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a super rapper.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That was the keyword of the week, man. A kid literally told me I'm a super rapper.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
that's a new one to me.
And it's crazy because that can have like 100,000 comments and views, and you know what I mean. It's like, is it real though? Is it
Yeah.
fake? Is it? So we're really trying to capture a real audience.
Organic,
You know what I'm saying?
organically.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a huge wave I think right now of like of beef rap, you know, beefing, you know, publicly, putting a facade of like, yo, dissing this guy, dissing that guy, and man, it gets hundreds of thousands of views.
That is, yeah.
For sure. We
up.
kind of started out in the culture. I mean, one of our first shows was in front of house shoes at Fat Beats when it was over there off of Melrose.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Remember
saying?
the airliner? You was at the
yeah.
airliner? I'm sure you were at the airliner, bro. On Broadway, bro.
Shout out to the
airliner.
GG. Shout out to everyone underground.
Yeah.
Come on, man. So,
These guys are students of the game.
and them-
Yeah,
and
man.
You know,
them
that's
cycles.
where I saw. I think that's where I saw Nip for the first time perform.
Yeah, and it was at the airliner.
This was like way back when, and K Dot too. I actually saw.
Yeah,
I think,
K
if
Dot
I'm
was out
mistaken,
there. Yeah.
He was performing there. You know, like dude, literally, he was selling tickets.
Yeah,
Bro,
straight
you
up.
really had to get out here and get
See,
it.
guys,
We
he
really
was
had to
selling
get
tickets. He was doing the quote unquote pay to play, right?
Yeah.
Pay to play.
Hell yeah.
That's
Hell
still a
yeah.
thing
Sean
too,
Healy.
man.
Yeah, Sean Healy.
You mentioned
Yeah.
Sean
Still
Healy
active.
a
We did
few
that
times.
too.
He is still Sean Healy still active.
Yes,
The
bro.
inventor of the whole system.
For real.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
shout out
bro.
to Droops though too from
Okay.
Observatory. You know
Shout out to
Droops.
Droops. Shout out
Right,
to
Droops,
another
man.
pay to play.
Yeah,
Pay to
you
play,
know they
straight
got a
out
good
here.
thing going on
I
over
mean,
there
you
though.
gotta, you have to play the game.
But we have
at
fights
some
about that
points.
all the time.
But look,
We have
I'm not
fights
against
What do
about
you?
that
it.
all the time.
Okay, so what do you think about that though? For
It's a
We have
necessary
fights about it
evil.
all the time.
Is it?
But you have to play your
Play it smart.
dominoes right. You
Yeah.
have to play your
Right.
cards right.
play
Yes.
chess.
I
with
don't
that.
appreciate the cats
Yeah.
that buy on. See, there's a
Okay.
huge difference.
Yes.
See,
Okay.
look, the whole pay to play, keyword or the phrase, it doesn't even exist. You know, if a promoter gives you a handful of tickets and you
Yeah.
can push them,
Yep.
K-Dot had no issue pushing them because he sold all 50 of them to his people that believed in him.
Right,
Right?
right.
And he made a
He
profit.
didn't just give him the money.
Because remember, a lot of these promoters get you these tickets at a
Right.
discounted rate.
Definitely.
So you're selling them less than GA.
Definitely.
We're speaking facts. This is
Yeah.
business 101 if you want to get on
Yeah.
the stage.
Talk,
Right.
But
talk
some
to 'em.
promoters, honestly, and I know a lot of them, if you could do jumping jacks and you can sell tickets, you're on stage. I don't
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Facts.
You gotta
At
have
least
quality
filter through the
control.
artists.
Quality
Ooh,
control.
nice.
If you know what I mean.
Of course.
We've been
Yep.
doing. That's how we kind of got our names out there and got started. Opening
And just from the tone, I already could tell you guys don't rap over your vocals, right?
No. We
You feel me? That whole thing, and like now we have to explain ourselves why.
Of course.
That's even something to protect.
We did Sean Haley at the Key Club. Remember the Key Club?
Yeah. I
Oh,
remember those
man.
days.
we had to sell 50 tickets
For Little Brother.
for little brother,
Little
that.
brother's dope.
and he still put us downstairs.
Still went to the basement.
Still went to the
Still
basement.
rocked it though, like it
Still
was main
rocked it.
stage. But
Yep.
Yeah.
you know
But
what I
we
mean?
did that. We fought all those fights, and so that's what we battle with now.
But you're right. Just play those dominoes right. I feel like you could get a good show off of it.
And know
You
who
know what I
you're
mean?
opening for,
Right, I
right?
was about
Like
to
you
say.
can't just open up
No.
for nobody.
Nope.
You got to play your cards right. Yeah,
No.
that's true.
No,
So
But the reason why you asked me, right? Yeah, how do you feel about that? Because
Right,
there is
right.
the connotation of like a lot of rappers
Right.
like who just complain or disagree with the whole concept. But hey, look, that's you.
yeah,
right.
Ultimately, you have no money to invest in yourself
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
because it's sometimes 500 up to 5,000
For sure.
depending on the act.
For sure.
It gets crazy.
And it's the more you sell, you could get closer to the act.
Yep.
You know?
And being part of the hip hop game, you learn about grimy promoters, quality promoters.
Yep,
You
been
need to
there.
know it all before
Gotta,
you blow
gotta
up.
All
go
of them,
through
man.
that. Yeah. Got
You know?
So we done it both. We done pay for play. We done free shows. We done paid gigs. We done weddings. Like
And
what
no
I'm saying?
matter
Jumped in
how
a
many-
van,
no matter-
traveled 500 miles for a show.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely, all the way to
we
Canada.
went to Germany. You know what I
All the
mean?
way to Germany, New
And-
York.
But no matter
South
what,
by.
too, we always looked at it like rocket, like it's
Yeah,
like,
it's-
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you're on that
just-
stage,
Yeah.
you're
So
doing your
what?
job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
who
treated-
cares who's there?
We
man?
treated it just like Sandy Hook, just
Yeah.
like where we come from, just like
Yeah.
the living room, and it was all of us in there with a microphone, rapping in front of the TV, and that's how we still
How we
treat it.
rehearse it, we do it on stage, no matter who's out watching us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's important.
And catch these guys performing live very, very soon. March 30th, downtown LA. Well done. What's the name of the show?
Yeah, that's the name.
Promoters.
Yep.
So,
Shout out crew.
Soundwaves, make sure you go support these guys. Poetik Force, Funk Logik, the new track Pathways, new record Bless Up. Go and find them all over DSPs. Buy the physical merch. Go to Funk Logic shop in K-Town.
Hey,
Say what's up.
What up?
Thank you, fellas, for coming
Come get
through.
a fade and
yeah,
Bon-
go check out P if you need
know
a
what I'm
fade.
saying?
You
Word.
feel me?
Do that.
And thank you, Val. Underground Hip Hop Blog. Thank you.
Straight up, bro.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Any last shout outs you want to give, man?
Hey, shout out to my family, man. You know what I mean? I love y'all.
Word. Shout out to all the rhythm heads out there. Rest in peace to Desmond Morrell.
Shout out to our
You know
fans.
what I mean?
you know what
Shout
I'm
out all the
saying?
fans, man. We love y'all. Let's keep good music alive, man.
And stay inspired
LA,
always.
hey, and that's the
man.
narrative too. Before we go, like LA ain't got no rap or the scene is trash. Like,
nah,
hold on, pump your brakes, bro. Dudes out here got bars.
Bars.
You know,
Well, I
Bars,
have to
been
admit,
bars.
as a national blogger, there is some hot shit coming out from the East Coast.
it's shit coming out of the East Coast too, but LA got shit too.
LA, yeah, it's just there's an abundance of underground MCs out here.
Abundance.
You
And
know?
I feel like we could also go mainstream with it with the Tylers, Doja Cats, Kendrick Lamar's, and all the heavy hitters. So don't
Shout out to Q, man, too. That new album was hot, man.
Don't
Hot.
sleep on the West Coast, y'all. We here, man.
Yeah.
All right, dope. Again, thank you, Underground Hip Hop Blog. Stick around, stay Soundwaves Radio. We'll be back. Peace, peace, peace.
Peace.